The ongoing situation with Diddy has grown even messier, with disturbing allegations surfacing one after another. Ever since his house was raided and rumors about his infamous baby oil collection emerged, shocking revelations have dominated the conversation. The latest accusations have taken an even darker turn, as Diddy's former assistant has made harrowing claims against him and other high-profile figures. This saga began in September 2024 when Dawn Richards filed a civil lawsuit against Diddy. She alleged a range of abuses, including being deprived of food and sleep, witnessing Diddy physically assault Cassie, and observing illegal activities involving him and his associates. However, the most shocking claim in the lawsuit was that Diddy and a group of celebrities allegedly assaulted his former assistant in a hotel pool in Scotland. According to the lawsuit, Dawn Richards witnessed Diddy and several other male celebrities taking turns assaulting his assistant, who appeared to be barely conscious. She described the setting as a hotel pool, a public space where guests typically relax and swim, raising questions about Diddy's brazen sense of impunity. Fearing for her own safety, Richards claimed she fled to her room, barricaded the door, and hid, terrified she might be next. What makes this even more chilling is the allegation that Diddy confiscated the assistant's passport and left her stranded in Scotland, a foreign country where she had no support system. When Richards confronted Diddy about the assistant's whereabouts the following day, he allegedly responded coldly, "I don't give a F where that B is." These allegations are further supported by Yall, Diddy's former bodyguard, who has been publicly corroborating many of the disturbing stories surrounding the music mogul. Yall's accounts add credibility to the claims, painting a grim picture of events that allegedly transpired. The accusations against Diddy are serious, layered, and deeply troubling, casting a shadow over his public persona and raising significant questions about power, privilege, and accountability in the entertainment industry.
You heard about what Dawn put in this lawsuit about Diddy? She said that she saw Diddy and several men run a gangbang on his assistant at a hotel pool in Scotland. You heard about this?
My man, if she witnessed, and she's saying that she witnessed a gangbang, which actually we know it as called a train. And she worked on the album, The Train to Paris. And like I heard one of the YouTube, it could be Tistel, say that we didn't know what the train to Paris meant. But now we know that the train to Paris was a train in Scotland, according to Dawn.
Yall also revealed that Diddy had a troubling and consistent pattern when it came to his bedroom activities. He claimed to have witnessed instances where 2 women and 2 men would regularly go into Diddy's room together. This, according to Yall, suggests that the disturbing allegations involving Diddy's assistant were likely nothing out of the ordinary for him.
Only time I ever witnessed Puff doing something is when 2 guys and 2 girls will go in the room. And that was just regular.
According to Dawn Richards, Diddy subjected her and her bandmates to severe mistreatment during their time working under him. She alleged that he would deprive them of food, water, and rest for over 24 hours at a time, forcing them into relentless rehearsals. The grueling conditions led to physical harm, including rashes caused by the microphone packs he insisted they wear on their backs. The allegations go even deeper. Dawn claimed she became anemic due to malnutrition, but when she showed Diddy her test results, he reportedly showed no concern and continued to starve her and her bandmates. His behavior was described as aggressive and demeaning. He would call her derogatory names, body shame her for being skinny, and still deny her food even when she expressed hunger. Shockingly, he would eat meals in front of them, further emphasizing their suffering. Dawn also described witnessing Diddy's violent behavior toward Cassie. In one instance, over a minor disagreement involving an egg, Diddy allegedly grabbed Cassie by the neck and threw a hot frying pan at her. The following day, he attempted to downplay the incident by offering Dawn and her bandmate flowers and claiming it was all love, but then chillingly warned them to stay out of his business or face the consequences, implying he could make people disappear. Dawn alleged that Diddy often bragged about his power, claiming he was untouchable and had the ability to make people vanish. She also shared that members of law enforcement, including police officers, frequently attended his infamous parties, heightening her fears as she felt there was no one to protect her from his influence. In another public display of his entitlement and anger, Diddy abruptly disbanded Danity Kane on live TV, leaving Dawn in the lurch before later incorporating her into another project. His behavior, as described, paints a picture of someone who exercised control and inflicted harm with little regard for the well-being of those around him.
And so I've given a lot of thought, and I'm gonna let you out your contract too. As far as for you, Dawn, I still want to make music with you. I still want you to be signed to the label. And, you know, if I decide to put that together, Danity Kane, then, you know, you'll be the only member that'll still be there.
The situation becomes even darker with allegations involving Diddy and Dawn Richards' parents. According to Dawn, the incident occurred in 2010 while Diddy was preparing for an SNL performance. He allegedly called Dawn and her bandmate to the studio, where he humiliated them by hurling insults. When Dawn asked him to stop, Diddy reportedly raised his fist as if ready to attack her, comparing the moment to a Mortal Kombat face-off. Security had to intervene, escorting Dawn to a car and locking her inside to restrict her movements. The confrontation escalated when Dawn's father arrived and confronted Diddy about his behavior. According to Dawn, Diddy responded with a chilling warning, telling her father to consider the future of both his own life and his daughter's. The intimidation didn't stop there. Dawn also claimed that Diddy owed her a substantial amount of money. In response to these allegations, Diddy's legal team stated that he was disappointed and confident he would win in court, dismissing Dawn's claims as a publicity stunt tied to her album release. However, public sentiment on the internet seemed to side with Dawn. One user speculated that Diddy might face criminal charges abroad, while another pointed out his patterns of attempting to discredit accusers, such as Cassie, by claiming innocence until evidence proved otherwise. This entire saga has left many questioning Diddy's actions and accountability. What are your thoughts on this unfolding drama? Let me know in the comments, and if you're here for more tea, click to watch another messy story.